Yeah, I'm here out here at the park. Hey y'all, hey. I thought I'd do a little chat about Ready to Love. Yes, I've been watching, but I haven't been dropping videos. I told you guys I drop videos when I feel like something's in my spirit I want to talk about. I watched the last episode. It was at the couples, what was the retreat, when they go to the house. Thank God this time they ain't had no bunk beds and stuff. Nephew Tommy to let them go to this house. The other thing I noticed is there were no couples that rolled over together, which is usually how you can tell who's with each other or who's not. It was basically the clique. So in Dallas, there are no real connections. There are no real connections. Everybody clicking up, everybody trying to fight. So there's no real connections. But when they got there, they picked the rooms. Marie, I have no idea why that man is. I kind of liked Marie when he was on Sabrina Soul's channel, I think it was, when he came up to explain to really be what that Kira said that made people think that she might not be into being around black folks, and he explained his Pan-Africanness and how he eats and everything. He even let them people crack on him about his Oshkosh overalls he had on. But Morier should not be there. He has no connections. Chris and his color by number hairline is still there. Nobody knows why, but he said that his connections were Jessica, Lee, and Kat. I'm gonna be all over the place talking about this episode, the stuff that stood out to me. Well, first we had Quentin on the barbecue with no clothes on. Quentin is fine as heck. He had on just his apron. Kat took her behind over there and tried to flirt. Asked if he was spoken for. He said, yeah. Janelle was in the corner, looked like she was about to pounce. Giving me Camille and Cornelius vibes. Janelle, who calls herself the Big Barbie, you know when somebody is pretty, but they so ugly on the inside that it's a big hell no. Why are people talking to this person? They have a nasty, disgusted, rancid spirit. What they call her, great value Shawnee O'Neal. She do look like Shawnee O'Neal though, real talk. But pretty lady, but her trying to pull up on people, trying to fight people, not being a good sport about anything. Everything that they ask her to do is against the Lord. Yoga is against the Lord. Tarot is against the Lord. Exercise is against the Lord. Only time she put in energy is when she want to fight one of these girls, and it comes out later. But anyways, Quentin, if you've spoken for her, you and Janelle need to run off into the sunset together. So Kat said, okay, I'm not barking up that alley anymore. It's a wrap. So Kat go to flirt with Chris, and they had a good time together. They were out there sitting, talking, because Kat is, I believe, Haitian and Sierra Leonean. They sat up there, Chris in his flip-flops and his do-rag to cover them waves. We're out there having a picnic in the park. It's too late, Kat. You don't have any connections. You should go home, too. Maurier hung out with it's Sierra. Shout out to Misha, in my opinion. They hung out and they talked about why Maurier is not putting in any effort or whatever. And also Sierra, who's always a joke, a minute. She didn't have her wig on today, so I love her in her shortcut. She's real beautiful. But she got jokes all day. Maurier gonna sit up there and tell Sierra a lie and say he never felt love, he's never been in love, he don't know how to love. Sierra, he just don't like you. Y'all a joke a minute. She loved his baby mama enough to shoot up the club. Maurier is scamming. He wanna be with Jessica. Jessica, he said he don't believe he's never been in love. Please teach me how to love. It's a scam. Maurier is scamming to stay his Oshkosh Bagosh freaking overall wearing self on this show, and then turn around and say that Sierra it may be too late for her. Sir, you did not want that lady. You did not want that lady, okay? Then let's see, what else did we have? Freaking Phil, who I think Phil is so fine, but he sounds like he has an issue with keeping a job. That's just how editing made him look. Was in there rubbing Aries' feet. I'm here for you, Phil. You're amazing. But I'm not saying she's gonna have to take care of a man or whatever, Hold on. My people say I gotta come pick them up. I gotta tell them I'm on my way. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. We have, I think it was Chris. I think I was talking about Chris and Jessica. Chris and Jessica, they said they aren't going to be a match. I was talking about Phil. Phil and Aries, they the only couple on here. Chris and Jessica, they go to talking to each other. He said Jessica is not his connection. He said he wants to be a provider and he doesn't want his woman to work. I'll walk and talk. Anyways, walk and talk. So Chris basically sat up here and said he want to provide for his woman, but then he goes to talking and saying that women can't lead because they're too emotional. I heard all these manosphere talking points, and then they get into it because Janelle says that she's here to be somebody's helpmate and she'll carry the load and all types of pick-me behavior. Janelle is a man's girl. She is male identified. Chris, the more and more he speaks, yes, I love a provider. I like what he's standing for. I'm all for the African culture. But him straight up saying that women shouldn't lead because they're too emotional makes you wonder how he treats the women leaders at his job. He is suspect. It's a mess. I don't like it. But when they start getting into it and Kat said, I'm not carrying anybody load, Team Kat, Janelle gets in and starts talking crazy to her, and Kat said she's tired of this attitude and she's tired of Janelle getting snippy. Janelle proceeds to call them all types of ugly bees, saying I'm still here, I'm Big Barbie, being toxic as usual. And Quentin in his confessional is like, I didn't realize she was like this, it's immature. So you basically just smashed, but you ain't know what you was smashing, that lady was nasty, that she's rude, that she like to pull up on people and pull up for the Lord. I almost skipped the part. Lee did a whole exercise session where she did step and she showed off that nice body. And Janelle, as usual, Janelle Sierra sat down and said, pass me my drink. I'm not exercising, so I guess the only energy that Janelle will exert is if she's trying to fight or if she's trying to get with a dude. That's the only time she's gonna exert any energy on this show. I can't stand her. She's I know it's TV her, maybe she's nice in real life, but it don't look like it. But she got Quentin like it. So Kat don't have no connection. I think Jessica was in the bottom and Sierra was in the bottom. They left on a cliffhanger. And one of them is going to get eliminated. But they also showed that in the next episode, Chris is cussing people out, telling people F you and F what you stand for. So it's about to get real ugly. But this season, Dallas of Ready Love is the worst season I've ever seen. I hate it. The producers need to go again. The dudes weren't really trying, especially Herbert. They weren't really trying to be there for anybody. The women are busy fighting each other, and there's no love. There's no sparks. Shoot, even with Joy and Clifton, which Joy was a piece of work, the way she was going after Dakia, even that was better than this. They need to start all over again, but I heard that the next season of Dallas got some fine men, and we're going to get something better than this. With that being said, love who loves you. May God bless you with everything that you need. And the CPS Scholar is out.